Hey guys, Scott, Havoc 726, back again with a video on a metal bumper frame by BOBYT for the Note 7. I took it out of the packaging already just so I can make this a little bit faster because it takes a little bit to do the screws and stuff like that. But here's the presentation. It's pretty nice. It's all cardboard. I had one that was like wood with a carbon fiber wrap on it. That was pretty nice. So I've seen nicer, but that's pretty nice. So here's the specs on the frame itself. Basically it's saying that it's airplane aluminum cut from a CNC machine, stuff like that. So pause that and read that if you really want to get into all the specs on that. It comes with a screwdriver. The screws are already in it, so you don't have to, and there's I think 2 more screws come with it as well. Some company branding on the side. It says made in China. That kind of kills it a little bit, but you know, it's in white so it doesn't look too bad. But if you sit there and read it and it says it's made in China, you know, I could have done without that. So let's go ahead and take out some screws here and start putting this together. There was nothing hard about this. Well, actually there was. Putting in the second screw was not the easiest thing. As you'll see, I skipped the video as we go along here a little bit. The first screw went in pretty easy, but the second screw was a problem. I had to skip ahead. It turned into a just too long trying to put it in. So the inside of the frame, it has bumpers in there. It's like foam that is, I'm assuming, taped. I don't think it's glued, taped to the inside of the frame. And I've had that before on my Note 5, and one time I had one where the foam wasn't in there on the corner, and oh no, it was my Note 4, and it scratched up the chamfer on the Note 4. That kind of bothered me. So just make sure if you get something like this that you look to see that all of the pieces are there. And coincidentally, on the bottom of this one, on the bottom of the frame, there is none where the speaker grill and the ports are, but I assume that's because the foam would have just been in too small of pieces to try and put in there. So after putting this on a couple times, I didn't notice any problems, no scratches. So I'm not going to say that it won't scratch yours, or maybe it won't scratch mine in the future, but for right now, everything looks pretty good. So it goes on pretty easy. There's two tabs on the top and bottom that just slip into each other. Just going to throw in the screw here. Takes a couple of tries because the screw is so small. And the screwdriver is magnetized, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, to try and hold it at the end of the screwdriver and then put it in to the screw hole and then screw it in without pulling it back out again. So just know that if you're going to give that a shot. So there's the first one. Yeah, right there I skipped past that part of the video because it just took too long to put in there. So there it is. It's in. That's the look that you're going to get. It's really comfortable in the hand. I think it looks as nice as it feels. It says that there's a 0.2 raise on the actual frame, so you don't scratch the phone. But from what I can tell, the phone was actually touching the table without the towel there. So I actually ordered a D-brand skin to put on the back of this, which once I get that, hopefully today, I'm going to put that on there and then do a video. I'm gonna try and do a video of putting it on and then re-putting on the frame, and we'll see how that works out. Now there's a nice divot where the headphone jack goes in, and it looked like an L shape wasn't going to fit, but it fits fine. It goes in there fine. You can feel it snap in, no problem. The one problem was with the S Pen. If your fingers are as big as mine, trying to push it in with your forefinger, with your first finger there, it's not gonna happen. I had to use my pinky to get it in and out of there. If that matters to you, then you'll be frustrated with it. If it doesn't matter to you, then I say that this frame is worth it. It was only $18 after everything at Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description.